B-rated movies.
Welcome to B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
And I am Brian.
What's up, man?
Man, good God. You hear this wind, man?
I know, it's kicking.
It's like we're freaking in a tornado.
I mean, I would keep putting the cover back on the pool, but then I'd be out there doing it every 2 minutes.
Yeah, no.
It's just too much.
Yeah, that thing gets taken off instantly. Yes. So, what's been going on besides this weather, dude?
Not much. I mean, we just talked to Rich Ragsdale.
Oh, yes. That crazy-ass interview, dude. Still blows my mind how he's like, nope, this is how it happened. It's all true story.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? You actually went in there and did that?
I know. It's you'll have to listen to the interview. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, and then we had the poll about, I should have worded it different, like, should it be legal to run without socks on? So just putting your bare-ass feet into your shoes and then going on a run. Thankfully, 67% of the audience said, hell no.
Yeah, that's a really bad idea.
I'm surprised that, we had some people say, sure.
Well, actually, I think there was one Olympics where, what was it? Mexico had the tribal peoples, like the top runners, like, cause they'll do and they don't do marathons. They do like super, super long distances, barefoot, interestingly enough. And
They're not trying to be on Naked and Afraid.
No. But like, that's how they run. They run barefoot. It's and even I think there's like African, countries that like they'll run barefoot or whatever, like, or near barefoot. They'll use like those, whatever those shoes are that simulate being barefoot without being barefoot. But yeah, like, and some of those are the top distance runners.
I also feel like, I was on my Instagram. They're like, hey, can you keep up with like the cross country runner speed and everything like that? And so like those guys from, I don't know, Somalia, Africa,
Yeah.
like, do you know how fast they run for their entire like thing?
Well, I know they average about a 5 to 6 minute mile for 26 miles.
They run. No, I don't think they were going the same one then. They were going. It was like a 12 or 13 mile an hour, like, pace.
Wow.
And you're just like, what the hell? Yeah. And so like these people are just like, hey, you think you can keep up with like whoever this Olympic person is right now? And so they're like, sure, we'll give it a try. And so they get on the treadmill. And they're just like, okay, here's their speed. And it was like between 12 and 13 miles an hour. And they're just like, you got to keep that up for like, what was like 56 miles, something crazy like that.
Jeez.
However long it is, But then there's that joke, I don't remember who did it, where they're just like, well, the reason why they can run so long fast is because like the lions are chasing them. So of course you're going to just keep running for your life as long as you can because they're freaking chasing you,
That's terrible.
But no, you should always freaking wear socks, dude.
Well, yeah, it's probably
blisters,
good rule of thumb.
Smelling it, like, so gross. If you're just like, oh, just give me my Nikes, I'm gonna go run without any socks on. Disgusting. So, what are we watching tonight?
We are watching Feed Me, directed by Adam Leader and Richard Oakes.
Yes. At first, this one got me. So, in college, I was in one of my medical classes, and like I didn't want to read that chapter, And so then the next day we go into class, and they start talking about euthanasia.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's like, "Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Do this." And like I'm sitting there like, "What the fuck did those little kids do?" Like I was so confused because I thought he was saying the youth in Asia instead of euthanasia. And I'm just like, what the hell? And I was like, please don't fucking pick on me. Please. From that day on, I never once missed any reading or anything because he would have, I guarantee you this guy would have picked on me and been like, Brian, what is this? Be like, how embarrassed I would have been if I would have stood and be like, no fucking idea what you're talking about, but I think they're cool. Let them grow up,
Yeah.
So when we first got this, I thought it was going to be like what was it, like on 7, I thought it was going to be a gluttony movie,
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, all right, we normally try to keep up with these stories of, hey, you ever, done anything with this, so I was thinking about stories of, if anybody's ever fed me, and no, nobody has.
You've never eaten people?
Yeah, so then you watch the trailer and you're like, this has nothing goddamn to do with somebody being like, here you go, eat, big guy. It looks like a really messed up movie.
Oh yeah, no, like I watched the other movie that they made, Hosts, and these guys know how to twist the knife.
Dude, it looks intense, man.
It's more like they go beyond gross out. It's like they go into the emotional component of tying you in and then twisting the knife.
Jesus, like on Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah.
They're like, yes, that guy's cool, and all of a sudden his head's chopped off.
Stab,
They're like,
stab.
wait a second.
It's like, Richard Stark is gonna be king. Let's go to a wedding. No, you're not.
Not today, bitch.
If that's a spoiler, then you're way behind.
And then you're like, yes, she's finally going to die. And then you're like, wait a second. That's how they die? Like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, they really, like, these guys are good. Like, they tie the storytelling into the grossness.
Yes, it does. So, do you have anything to do or any stories about cannibalism?
About cannibalism? I can't think of any good stories about cannibalism. I did watch the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix show.
We're still watching that.
It's really good. I know people have their thoughts and they think you're glamorizing Dahmer, but they're not.
Yeah,
there's nothing to glamorize there. But no, that aside, since we're talking about Feed Me, no, I can't think of any.
So we've got those one where it's like my friend's sister's friend. I've got one of those stories.
Okay.
Where it really is my friend's sister's friend. And then whatever they were going on, a mission. And they were they're going to the Amazon. It was the last cannibal tribe that was in there. They were trying to get them to stop eating, being cannibals. And so they would keep shipping in all different meats and elk and deer and bear and all this other stuff. And
they got quite the budget.
Yeah. Trying to get them to stop eating human meat. And then they shipped in, and I'm not going to say what it was, but it was canned meat. And they instantly...
With, Fram.
I like this canned meat. I think it's, depending on how you cook it. So then the story is it like, oh, this is the closest tasting thing to human flesh, so we love it. And so they supposedly like just shipped in crates and pallets full of it, and you're just like, I don't really believe that story, but yeah.
Well, it sure beats murdering another person so you can eat them.
That's
a lot of work,
right? So I have a funny story about what we're drinking tonight.
All right.
So I was heading over to the store, and then the liquor aisle was closed, and so I'm like, I don't want to freaking have to ring the bell and everything. So it's that time of year where they're having all the gift boxes and everything, so I was like, damn, I'm just going to grab a gift box of whatever, so it was a toss up like Jack Daniels, but I think that if I bring home one more set of Jack Daniels rocks glasses, my wife's gonna kick me out of the house. You know?
Yeah.
She's like, damn it, how many sets of these do you really freaking need? You know? So I couldn't grab the Jack. The Crown, they take the Crown out, and so it's just the Crown glasses. But again, I can only have so many freaking Crown glasses at my house before I get beat up.
Yeah.
There was Hypnotic, but I'm trying to raise my son to be a man,
Yeah.
so I didn't want to
You're not trying to like take some E and go to the club.
right and be like, hey son, someday when you're 21, you're gonna get this. What was it? Incredible Hulk. You know, like if he's like, oh, you know, I want to drink out of this glass. So it came down to freaking eggnog, which I'm pretty sure we probably won't ever. You know what we could do?
That would be a very different.
We could do an eggnog episode, but then we probably just like, you know, I don't know, have to take some fat dumps the next day. Yeah. So much lactose and everything.
Oh my God, that would be too much.
Yeah. So finally, when I was about to just grab the Jack, I see something that's called a Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So
It's delicious.
that freaking thing came with what do they call it? Like a
Lowball tumbler.
low ball tumbler.
I've never heard of that.
Welp, I freaking have one now.
Well, at least it's different than Crown glasses and Jack glasses.
Yeah, and Hypnotic glasses. You know. So, yeah, so now I have this tumbler, and I was like, damn.
Well,
That
if you
looks
ever,
good.
yeah, like if you ever have somebody over and you want to mess with them, you could pull out your Hypnotic glass, get your Hypnotic out, pour them some.
Right. And they'd be like, I'm going to leave. Like, I know you slipped me a roofie in this. Like, this ain't 2001. Quit playing around,
Yeah,
you know? But yeah, so Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey,
I mean, doesn't everybody have those drink testing kits now?
92 proof. They just have those mason jars. That's all it is. I wish I could do that, though.
Little tab, little test strip thing.
Man.
Just or what is it, like you put a tab in there and if it changes, then
Oh,
I've heard of that too. Then your drink is drugged.
you just do it, man. Just drink it and see where the night takes you. Just make sure you're around good friends.
Well, yeah, if somebody's doing that to you, they're obviously not your good friend unless they're Alan from The Hangover.
No, like we've, you know, unfortunately, I'd say I've probably been slipped something. I know at least one of my brothers have probably been slipped something. You know.
Okay.
But thankfully, we're with the right group of people. And so when we got our drinks, they took care of us. You know, we're just like, dude, for sure. You know, they're like, no, you were so drunk last night. I was like, I had one drink at the club.
Yeah.
Like, one drink. And you know me. If I was like, oh, Anthony, I'm fucking completely bombed after this one drink, you'd be like, no,
That'd be
you're not.
weird. Yeah,
Yeah,
like what's in that
exactly.
drink? Mm-hmm. Because you would know if it's like a straight alcohol.
Yeah. Even
Like-
if it was straight alcohol,
It wouldn't do that to you because you'd stop.
and
Because
be
it's
like,
straight alcohol.
yeah. You hear me when I've got my 60/40s.
Yeah.
But
This is pretty smooth.
yeah, this is.
This is
Surprising, like you
Larceny and Coke Zero.
Yeah, you open up the bottle, you take that whiff of it, and you're like, oh shit.
Because
Why did this
Dr.
tumbler
Pepper
get
is
me?
no longer on sale.
Ooh. Dr. Pepper.
As what's one of somebody pointed out, Ken. I'll have to
Well,
get the rest of his name.
yeah, we'll get you'll be able to rebuttal.
Yeah.
All right. You'll be able to rebuttal.
Yeah.
I've got some really, speaking of that, so my son is into watching like a Dude Perfect.
Oh,
Lately.
yeah. The trick shot people.
Yeah, I mean, some of the shots are super cool and everything like that. They're doing a lot more than that, though. They're doing like some funny skits kind of things and everything like that.
Because you can only do trick shots for so long.
Kinda. You know, I think that everybody started mastering trick shots when the world was closed, you know? But
And
they're
oh shit, we got to learn something else.
yeah, no. So now my son's trying to do these trick shots and everything, but they do this skit where it's like their top 10 or something like that. And this one guy, his top 10 had fucking Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb. What the fuck else? There's another.
Like the similar ones, right?
Yeah, there's
Why
just
would you put 3?
Dr. Peppers in your top 10?
They're basically Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
no.
think of the third one, but I think I know the name.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, man. Everything else has been funny. And then he chooses 30% of
Is
his
Dr. Pepper? Maybe he just really likes Dr. Pepper.
I don't really. But then he was like throwing away, like, you know, Sun-Kissed.
That would be like
I
me
was like,
having
Sun-Kissed is all right.
like top 10 movies ever and putting 3 James Bond movies in there,
Right.
which I would probably do.
My top 10, it's easy, man. Never Turn Your Back on Family.
It's been
But it's
a
in different
long
orders.
day.
6, 5, 1, 7, 3, 2, 10, 9.
I mean, personally, I feel like anytime you go to space, that's the best move you can ever make.
There's no fucking way that happened.
It actually happened.
All right, well, that's why they
It
lost me
happened.
after 1.
Yeah, it happened. I'm being
But-
sarcastic, obviously. Anytime you go to space, it's usually a crappy movie. Even the James Bond in space was garbage.
What about freaking what was that one with where they fall in space?
Oh,
And she floats away or something?
Gravity.
Was that Gravity?
The one with
Was it
Sandra Bullock.
I don't know, never saw it.
Really good.
Oh. That
Actually-
just that I think that would like scare the shit out of me.
Which okay, so I know that's not horror, but most like space movies get the physics wrong. But Neil deGrasse Tyson did a breakdown of Gravity, and it's like 90% correct, which is like super weird because normally they're like 90% wrong. Like everything that happens in it was probably like is probably completely inaccurate.
I never saw the movie. I just saw some people like writing some hate on it.
I love
because I'm just
Gravity.
guessing that somebody died, and there's like he could have just turned his jetpack on and gone and grabbed her, and the momentum would have launched him from left to right. And since there's no gravity, they would have just floated together to the other side of it. And I'm just like,
Well, and
all right, well, you love
and,
this
and
movie
Rose
too much.
could have shared the door,
Exactly.
but it's dramatic, right? Like, does it matter?
Did you see that shit on Instagram lately, where they're fucking Photoshop Arnold Schwarzenegger's face and.
Betty showed me that.
Jesus, that is the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, man. If you guys have not seen this video, it's on Instagram, and it's basically Arnold Schwarzenegger. His face is what photoshopped
I'm beautiful.
yes, his face and voice is taking over the girl's body, you know, or the girl's face and voice, not her body.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want you to paint me like one of your French girls,
Oh yeah.
you know? And it's like, look at my boobies, Jack. Come on. Like, that's fucking hilarious, dude. But I think, no, this is good. 92
This is
proof.
pretty smooth.
We just did a full loop about this alcohol.
Sneaks up on you.
Look at my boobies, Jack. Fucking check it out. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Hot shot.
My God. So, I think on that,
Yeah, we'll take a break and be back with the beginning of Feed Me.
feed me.
And we're back for the beginning of Feed Me.
Just keep wanting to say, feed me. I wonder if that even sounded anywhere near like Arnold. Like, Brian, don't ever do that again. Black Hat Magic. What the fuck? Inspired by true events.
Yeah. So now we open on a guy
In a hospital gown.
bloodied hospital gown, crawling to the door.
Oh, I thought I was trying to lock it.
He's trying to get out, but he's up against the door.
Ew, and it pulls inwards, and he's on it, so it can't pull inwards.
Yeah.
Damn it, I bet that he hates going like 7-Eleven.
Jeez.
What the fuck?
There's like other bodies, just like pieces of body.
But look how cold that room is.
I know, it's like a deep freezer.
Boom. And the door closes, and it says, feed me. Uh-oh.
You get the police showing up to a house.
5-0. Just fucking yell that. Mm-hmm. Or they say 12 now. 12.
Oh, and this is the guy from before, but obviously he's not like super beat up and bloodied.
And he's wearing a shirt and tie loosely.
Yeah, and he's calling someone.
This can't be that building. He's in the bar. And the police are outside the house knocking on the door, banging on him. Nah. Man, that's a single Windsor tie knot. No adult man should ever have anything less than a double Windsor.
I probably have done the single Windsor many times because
Nope.
I don't know how to tie a tie.
Dude, when I worked at the clinics, I have like my shirt and tie combo game is like amazing. And then it got to the point where like I would learn how to do like Superman ties knots and like triple stuff. Like it was nuts, man.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So now the police break in to wherever we are.
To a foggy ass house that smells like shit.
Well, apparently, because he's got his hand up to his mouth. Yeah.
And look at those stairs. Just right when you open the door, just instantly stairs. That's
Yeah.
a tripping hazard.
That is. But so he must be calling whoever lives at this house because you can hear the answering machine.
Oh, there's a picture of him.
For those people that leave messages on answering machines.
Nope. Nope. Jed Mob. All right, so we have the guy.
So obviously this is Liv's house.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, because he called her Liv, like Olivia, I'm assuming, or
Libya. Dun dun dun.
wah, wah,
That'd be a
wah.
fucked up name.
Yeah.
He's like, that's why I named my son Balls, so he knows where he came from. Right here. Am I too?
So then the police find their way upstairs. This is like a loft apartment.
Oh God.
And there's flies.
And you see a dead body right there.
Yeah, it's a dead body. A decaying dead body.
God, I like how the woman's covering her mouth and nose because it smells so god awful like bad, and the guy is just looking like, what the fuck? Bitch, cover your mouth. That probably smells
Yeah.
so gross. Oh,
So now he gets woken up to loud knocking.
is that a footprint on his couch?
I think so.
Rude ass people. Fucking Charlie Murphy ass
Might be him.
just kicking the back of his couch for no reason.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. So now the police are pounding on his door,
And they're going to tell him the
and
bad
it's that
news.
sad music, and he has that face, and she takes her hat off,
And you get to see people talking, but you don't hear what they say.
and then he falls against the door. What if she's probably like, I'm sorry, we went to the house and we couldn't find that lotto ticket. Like, you still have to work. You didn't win that $2 billion.
But it's my Powerball.
No. He's like, yes. The electricity was out, and all that freezer full of meat, it's all gone. No.
Damn it, Jeff. So now we're at the funeral.
Oh, okay. So it really was the bad news about the girl dying.
Yeah.
I feel real bad.
So apparently she didn't have a ton of family if he's the one speaking for her. Because it seems like a boyfriend-girlfriend thing.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't you speak for like your girlfriend's funeral?
Well, yeah, maybe they skipped like the other people and just got to the him part.
But then again, you look, there's like 10 people at that funeral.
Yeah.
Maybe this is, COVID. So now they're at a restaurant and she's Look, like she had spinach and dumpling and Alfredo sauce. Looks like kind of a weird. For sure, that's not at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they're having a serious conversation.
Like a couple fight. I like how they tie in the food early on, like her picking at her food is like showing an issue.
Well, maybe she has like stomach cancer
or something. Yeah, like we're because we're gonna get to somebody trying to eat somebody later. So like it kind of like
eat your food
thematically. Tina? Yeah, like thematically ties in. It's like a nice little thing there.
Mm-hmm. I like how it only has one shirt and tie combo though.
I know. He had to get his shirt and tie laundered so he could wear it to the funeral.
Good God. And now it just shows a picture of her. They're dead with her eyes wide open and flies swarming around her. It's gross. And then we have a distinguished gentleman
in a cowboy hat.
In a 5-gallon cowboy hat. And he gets up and he leaves, grabs a briefcase and leaves.
Very quickly.
He is not in the mood for this shit.
No.
So he gets up and leaves. He looks exactly like fucking Jason Sudeikis.
But it's not, as we figured out.
We did figure it out, but I'm going to call him... What the fuck's that?
You can call him Facin.
Facin
Sudeikis.
Facin Sudeikis. But who was Lasso?
Oh, Ted Lasso.
We call him Fake Lasso.
Fake Lasso.
God, that is such a fucking. Even sounds just like him.
So he's at the bar having a drink, eating popcorn out of a plastic cup.
That's like 10 pieces of popcorn that you can fit in that little cup.
I am.
But he is fancy. He has his own champagne looking glass
for carbonated water.
I hate carbonated water. Do you fucking like that shit?
Mm-mm. Not even a little bit.
I think that's going to be a fucking poll question, man.
That's a good one.
Who likes fucking carbonated water? Like, there's be nothing worse than to torture somebody. Hey, you just ran a fucking 6-minute mile. Drink this carbonated water. You know? And
okay, so he's extolling the virtues of the champagne flute over all other glasses to the guy who and he's like grossly chugging,
pounding that entire bottle of.
It was the way he did it. Like he's like moving his top lip up.
You thought that he was going to put his lip around the entire cup. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to deep throat the cup.
It looked like he's like a fish gasping for air.
Yeah, like he was sucking in and.
Jeez, that was
pretty funny. What if that's just how he drinks in real life?
He probably doesn't have many friends or a girlfriend. That's embarrassing as hell.
And he has a lot of boyfriends. So they're still here and they're negotiating.
So he's got a business card
that was folded in origami at first, and now it's not.
Yeah, you can see the fold still.
Almost. Leave the weight of the world behind with purpose. Okay.
Lionel. So this is Lionel.
Ew. Is he trying to buy that dude's dead girl to eat?
Or him?
Well, he just said, leave the weight of the world behind you.
And so he's sniffing the other guy's glass.
Have you ever smelled somebody else's glass after they've drank out of it?
No.
When I was younger, we went to a bar and this girl, she had like halitosis for sure, but she drank out of somebody's beer and then gave the beer to that guy for him to drink it. He's like, ugh, and like almost puked. Yeah, so now
we're back at
the apartment where he's taking a horror shower. And if you don't know what that is, that's just when you turn the shower on, you lay on the ground in the fetal position, crying.
So is she? He was looking at like modeling photos, right?
I think she was probably a model, but why?
So she? Okay, so I'm gonna take a wild swing here. She was a model with an eating disorder.
Maybe because now she's hovering over the toilet, but the toilet has blood in it. Hopefully that's blood and not explosive diarrhea.
This is very like thematically clean. Like everything kind of ties in very well.
Yeah. So maybe that's how she passed, was she didn't eat?
Yeah.
And maybe she just doesn't want to burden him or something. And then he's gonna feel real bad when she's like, actually, it's a disease.
Yeah.
And so he just got into a fight, and that's the last word is, you're going to keep doing it over and over till you nil over and die. And she says, you nil over and die.
Okay, yeah, the wake up speech really, it works if the other person is receptive. If they're not, then it
But
sounds
what if it's
like
not?
I'm wishing you to die.
No, they're married. He just took off a ring from his, unless that was his engagement ring, and he, was really weird.
Oh, and he grabs a knife and he's going to go across the street, not down the road.
So he's not serious.
Public service announcement.
Do not do this.
Don't commit
don't say
suicide.
anything. Yeah, of course, don't commit suicide. But we didn't have to say what we were talking about. He could have been crossing streams with one of his friends.
And it's not funny to commit suicide.
No.
Does that deserve a warning at the beginning?
No
Okay,
way.
good.
If you've made it this far into this episode, what the fuck? You can't even take this serious anymore. Look at this guy. He has an old ass rotary phone.
Oh yeah. So we don't have a giant superhuman rabbit yelling the P word.
Penis.
No, the other one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Why is that so vulgar? As many, I can say every curse word in the book,
That one just creeped me out.
but as soon as you say that P word,
We need to get that director.
hell yeah, we do. I like that phone. That is pretty legit though. And I like,
Oh, we had one of those at my house, but like it doesn't. It works if you're trying to call somebody, but if you're trying to like call like an automated number,
oh yeah, no,
it doesn't work.
because it's the beep.
Because it's like the click instead of the beep.
So now, fake Sudeikis and God, he looks like a fake ass Liam Neeson,
He does.
a young fake Liam.
Eating disorder. Okay. Yeah, it's an eating disorder.
See,
Bulimia. It looked like bulimia.
She did. I got in trouble in my medical classes because I wrote about. That's another story off air. I got so many people pissed off at me.
Okay, did you say it's the best way to lose weight?
I did. And I was like, minimal side effects, like your teeth rot out and all of this and stuff. Like I was like, just take a blunt object, like your middle finger, for instance, or a toothbrush. And they got so pissed, like, are you fucking dense? I was like, if you really take me serious, like you've been in this class with me for fucking 2 semesters.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're hearing
They're still just trying to talk to each other about buying.
consensual human consumption.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's fucked up, man. The fact that he's even trying to make it sound all nice and
There's
polite.
no nice way to say that.
That's why you don't fucking do it.
Yeah, it's creepy and gross.
Consensual human consumption.
But I guess if you're in like such a mental state that you would be willing to take your own life.
Unless he was just talking about maybe 69ing him.
I don't think he's talking about that.
Yeah, because then he says, are you trying to eat me? And he says, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Which he's very obviously wearing a wig. I feel like I need to point that out.
No way, man. That's fake Lasso's real hair.
I sincerely hope so. It's very thick and luminous.
Remember when I told you about that kid in my high school that wore a fake wig for like the first 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah.
That's the exact same looking wig that he wore.
Wow.
Except it looked so fucking
So
official.
now he's doing some like some bowing in front of a headless body.
He's doing the OA dances. Get the fish. Swallow the fish.
Yes, the guy that wants to eat people, fake Lasso.
just bowed in front of a headless body at his dining table.
So now our lead character, what are we gonna name this guy? We need a name.
He's like a fake Liam Neeson.
So fake Liam is having a hallucination of his girlfriend covered in bugs.
They're like in a dark ass forest.
Yeah, like sitting at a table in the forest.
But did you see the table? Like it had all that rotten food.
Yeah.
And like flies over it. God, this is gross.
So he pulls an organ out of his body.
That's his heart.
And puts it on her plate.
Ooh.
Oh, that is his heart. Ew.
This is what you did to me.
That's such a clean cut, too.
That's a fucking legit ass heart, dude.
That's a real heart, and that is...
God. She's just going to town on it.
She took a big old chomp.
She did. Like, she's the fucking dragon queen.
And now he wakes up.
And now...
And calls...
Fake Lasso has a Tommy Bahama shirt that's unbuttoned and that beautiful 5-gallon hat still.
Well, he's so hairless, like, I thought like maybe that was like a tan t-shirt, but...
Dude... Spoiler alert for anybody who knows me. I freaking ordered this a Christmas sweater, but it's one of the fat hairy sweaters and it has like nipple piercings on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. I tried it on yesterday. Good God.
Is it wonderful?
It's wonderful. It is wonderful. I can't wait till Christmas to wear it.
So now Fake Lasso is out at the bridge with his old-timey suitcase.
And talking to a woman with a beret on.
Yeah.
Like she's from the fucking...
Like a French beret.
2000 Olympics.
Not the military one.
I mean, it looks like it's the same thing, except that one she bought at like Ross.
In the military one, you got to like fold down. It goes over the seal. And
the green beret.
Yeah, like you got to do a lot to that.
I mean, you can tell she's French. She's wearing the scarf. And he's wearing the freaking... yellow raincoat from It, and they're throwing what the fuck?
Fish food?
Exactly. What the hell you just carry around vagina smelling fish food? That shit smells, man.
Yeah, it smells terrible.
You just keep it in your pocket just in case you're like, oh, and then you just fucking throw it in water. So gross. I think this drink went down so much faster.
Oh my God.
Than the first one. And it's so much stronger. So great.
Oh wow. And so she is quite taken with him and asks him for a coffee.
All right. Hopefully they both wash their hands. But look at that. Is that just a common thing? Look, she has a really nice fish feeder thing too.
Apparently this is a thing. Oh, he's got a business card. He's going to give her a business card with his number. Lionel Flack.
Multiple business cards.
With different designs.
Personal dry cleaner.
Is that the face you want to be making on your business card? Did you see his face? Like it's like scrunchy.
And then look how he runs.
He's like...
Had a stick up his ass and is straight armed. I had a kid in my school that ran straight armed. Like, no joke. His arms were stick straight down by his side, and he would run. And he was a skater. And I'm just like, who the fuck taught you how to run? Like, your dad's no longer in your family, is he? Excuse me. Oops, so now he brings out him and Fake Lasso and Fake Liam are at a bar. Fake Lasso gets a champagne flute.
He gets champagne in a flute, and
the other guy gets a fat ass thing of whiskey, not even on the rocks, just straight fucking.
Oh, and so they have to sign a deal or he has to sign a deal to allow the other guy to eat him.
But how the fuck would that even be legal?
It wouldn't.
If I was like, nope, see right here, and the judge is like, yep. You ever seen that South Park?
Oh, wow. So his girlfriend is like a ghost, basically,
haunting him, and
like,
she said, I want you gone.
It's what he thinks his girlfriend is in his head. Or his wife.
That's fucked up. But yeah, there's that South Park episode where he's
So
uh-oh.
straight out drugged his drink.
Where he's like, if I'm right, you have to suck my dick. And so I think Kyle had to say what's up to Cartman's wiener. So what the fuck did he just slip in that dude's drink?
I have no clue.
Piss?
It was like a big plunk. Like he did, like took a liquid.
It was like a mini bottle of fucking Patron. And he just dumped it in his glass real quick.
So now we're at the death shanty.
Casa del Lie. Yeah, okay. Okay. And he has one of those old school, like, Mel things.
This place, like,
I'm trying to figure out if it's dirty or if it's fucking
I think it's just
a cool ass paint job.
It's just run down.
But, like, look at that shit. It looks like a painting.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, like, all the lines are vertical. And then
He's even got newspapers over the windows.
Window treatments are expensive, man.
I should tell Betty about that.
You should.
See how many seconds it takes to hear no.
Before you get slapped. Now, a hospital bill is expensive. Because you came up with some bullshit idea to put newspapers.
We just get newspapers for all of our windows.
Right?
It's such a great idea.
Just go down to the corner on Sunday. Is it still $1.25 for a newspaper?
I think all you have to do is just buy one. You can grab 6. I mean,
No, because they stand on the corner and just sell them.
well, no, if you go to the machine, that's what I used to do. Buy one, get 6. Don't steal. Stealing is wrong.
But I mean, they're newspapers. You're stealing news.
He's got
I like how he brought him and showed him to his room.
amuse bouche just laying out. Okay.
And he's like, here you go. Here's your nightgown that you're going to wear. And then here's 3 desserts that you can choose from. Oh, fuck yeah. You see, I already know what's going to happen because I fucking watched the trailer for this. But I always said this shit would work. Like, if you go camping and you fucking are cooking with like a cast iron pan,
Yeah.
you get that shit hot enough and you chop something off and just take that limb and push it up against that cast iron pan, theoretically, it should fucking cauterize.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what the fuck this guy's doing. So
He's
now
gonna
that
cut off a limb
guy,
and cauterize it. Mm-hmm. Because you want him alive long enough to keep chopping him up.
I mean, you don't want to eat them all right now.
Well, yeah.
How do you eat an elephant?
It sounds terrible that we're having this conversation, but
I right. I was like, how many bodies have Brian and Anthony eaten this week?
they're so casual.
Oh my god! And there's a very large naked woman.
That's his mom.
painting.
Oh, photography. His mom encouraged him photography, so he's done this before.
Oh, I was like, you just have a big nude picture of your big mom?
No, I think this is some lady he ate, I guess.
Oh god.
Oh, it's so creepy.
It is his mom.
Is that his mom? Oh my god.
God.
You keep a naked picture of your mom on your wall.
And then look,
Okay.
there's a big old painting of a big fat tit right there on the left-hand side too. And then here's his pictures of his naked body shit. Oh god, he just puked in the fish bowl. Oh god. This is getting really gross.
Yeah, we're starting to get into the bodily fluids now.
He's like, let me help you out, Jed. Okay, now his table's all fucking weird and loose. Uh-oh. Fake Lasso's putting on rubber gloves. You know that never mean. I was like, oh.
I mean, if all you got to do is press on it.
Right? Can you imagine how shitty that'd be like if you were eating? Uh-oh. And now he's got a needle. And then moving on to step 2. Oh, and he says, what's step 3? And he pulls up some pruning shears.
So he's going to...
God, what is that? A 10 gauge needle?
That's a really
Shit.
large bore needle. And so now his ghost girlfriend is staring at him.
And she's like, what are you doing? He's like, what's best? What if it's not? He's just mainlining black tar.
Yeah, really.
Ew, and look, he didn't even put a cotton ball on or anything.
I know. This is super rough.
Uh-oh.
So is that supposed to be an anesthetic and now he's going to start chopping off fingers? Oh, jeez.
Holy shit.
You can still see it.
And he just chopped that middle finger off. He just went straight to the middle finger, huh? Didn't start small like with a pinky or anything.
And now he's going to grab the iron to cauterize the wound. The anesthetic's only been going for maybe 20 seconds.
But look, holy shit. His middle finger is cut off. And it's sealed up. And he's even wrapping it for him. What a nice guy.
So he's going to eat a finger.
Good God, that looks so fucking gross.
Oh my God.
Like he's like kind of frying it in like butter or like olive oil. And he's like rolling it around in the pan.
It's the Paula Deen recipe.
Oh, Jesus. He's eating it like a fucking chicken bone.
Oh, God. I mean, how weird must it be to see somebody eating your body?
That's... So now he's saying, all right, that's all I'm want for now.
I just needed a finger. I'm
so
good.
Now he's just going to go to bed in a stranger's house.
Laying on a questionably clean mattress on the floor with no sheet.
No sheet at all. No.
You don't have a fitted sheet?
So now
We're
I bet
not
his
savages.
finger hurts.
And he walks into the grossest bathroom.
See, but look at how are all those lines so perfectly straight and everything like that? That's
The-
clearly dirt now.
Is that dirt or blood? Because rust turns brown.
Dude, so does turds. I wouldn't be drinking from that sink.
Ew.
Dude, that looks like seriously somebody fucking had Taco Bell, Chipotle, Orange Julius, and Panda Express all in one day. And just fucking blew the shit out of that bathroom.
It's a super poop.
Dude.
So now he forces himself to throw up.
Because he just took a bunch of pills and he had no idea what he was doing. But, goddamn, that bathroom is... I mean, I've frequented, you know... I'm not even going to finish that fucking joke.
So now Fake Lasso comes into the bathroom, sees the open bottle, and...
He's very upset.
Yes. So... He's waiting for him. What the fuck?
You see, he has a big old pile of those pills that by his feet that he puked up. And now he's sitting there like fucking the Crow.
Just like lurching over the top of him. This is unsettling.
Right? And so now fake Liam wakes up and he's like, hey, Lionel, where you at? You know, like, hey, you going to eat the rest of my hand today? Or
so now he goes to see the French girl.
Mais oui, fondant. That's what she said.
It was. Well, I think that's what it sounds like when you talk with your mouth full.
Right? How rude. So now he's still rocking that same shirt.
So she runs or owns a coffee shop?
I'm guessing. But now this guy, now we're back to fake Liam.
He's going to drink some rosé.
You like how that big tit painting is a faucet for a nipple? Or is it just a gigantic ass nipple?
It's a faucet for a nipple.
That's a gigantic ass nipple. But he's just staring at the Big Mama painting.
How could you not stare at that?
Look at the painting back there.
It's a hairy
flower.
Yeah. Thank you for the save there. Yeah. I couldn't think of a different word. But I didn't want to say it.
Gigantic and hairy. It literally was just a gigantic hairy flower and legs.
It's like if the 70s was bad.
God. Oh, so now fake Lasso, he just ordered a cappuccino, and she's like, here you go. He's like, I don't drink milk. Like he's scared of it. And she's like, it's almond.
I drink people.
Right?
People juice.
So now he took a sip and he was pleasantly pleased. So now we're back to fake Liam fishing the fish out of his vomit water.
Oh my
fucking
God.
Gross.
The fish are probably dead from your vomit.
There's chunks of his shit in there.
Because pretty sure they can't live in vomit.
I mean, your pH balance.
Yeah.
So now he's taking a picture of...
What is he taking a picture of? The toilet? Oh, wait. No, he cut away.
It would be funny if he did just take a picture of the toilet. Oh, he's taking a picture of all of the evidence that he was there?
So he's trying to leave. Because he realized...
Really? Why the fuck wouldn't you leave?
He realizes how insane this whole entire idea is.
Right?
You would pledge your body to be eaten.
Guess what? You signed a contract. But, you know... We all know, thanks to Bill Cosby, that signed contracts don't mean shit.
That is a whole other thing.
So now she also makes sandwiches where
Apparently.
she cuts the crust off?
Well, just for people that act like toddlers.
Ooh, and he's asking about legal advice, like how easy to breach your contract. Like, let's say that I signed a contract that I can eat somebody,
But then I don't want to.
but then he doesn't want me to eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So maybe he's going to breach the contract because now he doesn't want to eat him if he has all those drugs in his body.
That's why. Okay, so my theory is that what was that? Whatever was in he put in his drink and whatever is in those like those treats that he gave him was to empty his stomach.
Maybe. But now you see what's going on. He just said that he left him in the middle of the night. So that guy isn't fulfilling his part of the contract because he's just trying to leave.
Okay, so she doesn't understand any of the implications of what he's saying. She just thinks he's gay.
Exactly.
That's the tamest way to interpret this.
Exactly.
Not-
What's going to be weird, he's like, no, I'm not gay. I like you.
I am a straight man who is a cannibal.
Who just likes eating random people. You know? Start with the middle finger. What the fuck? And look.
He eat like
He ate 1/8 of his sandwich and turned into a fish and then put the lettuce as the water.
so creative. So the guy's back
He's not trying to leave. He just went and got a new fish.
because he feels bad for murdering the fish.
But you're still cool with being eaten. And that is the dirtiest water aside from
Cloudy.
aside from the freaking puke water.
It's cloudy.
Is that a giant pickle?
I have no idea what that was in that bag. And why is there a boombox in the background?
Farmer ass tan. Uh-oh. So now there's a picture. What?
Oh, he's trying to find an exact fish. You know, like that thing when you don't want to teach your children about death, so you try to find an animal that looks exactly like the animal that died.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that guy knows that he's dead. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And now he's bringing a hacksaw into the scenario
So
now.
what are we going to cut off now?
All right. And so
he obviously notices that it's not the same fish.
I'm pretty sure you noticed last night when he puked inside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he got kettle corn. I just want you to know that I'm sorry that I puked in your,
I puked in your fishbowl and murdered your fish.
you know, but
Next time on Jerry.
we'll all be okay because you're going to eat a piece of me right now.
Yeah.
And so then he pulls out the bottle of empty pills. He's like, oh yeah, what's this?
So he admits to trying to commit suicide.
And he's like, ooh, Fake Lasso has that look on his face like, you signed a contract, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's not legally binding.
I mean, it kind of is, dude. He signed a contract.
It's not a legally binding contract.
And now he's crying. Lay out your arm.
Is he going to chop his arm off? Oh, he's getting
Fuck
a belt.
yeah. He's got... Holy shit. He just goes right... And he's still fine with it. Fake Liam is still fine.
He's going to chop his hand off.
2 more days? See, but he's using a hacksaw. Why don't you use a fucking axe?
Oh, geez. This is going to be brutal. He's going to chop his hand off with a hacksaw.
You know that shit ain't fucking
Not sharp.
sharp either. Why is he grabbing the other arm that isn't even... What the hell?
He's messing with him. He's got to be messing with him because the tourniquet's on the other arm.
The tourniquets and everything are on his left arm, but he's chopping his right arm at the shoulder?
It's a compliance test.
No, it's not. He's probably tying his arm down so he can't fight him when he's chopping his left arm off.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, yeah, he
Fuck
is. Oh,
off.
Jesus. Oh, woo.
Oh.
There's not enough anesthetic in the world to withstand the pain of somebody with a bone saw
Holy shit.
hacking into your body.
Yeah.
He's chopping the whole arm off.
That's right under the deltoid.
Thank you for cutaways.
Man.
That's rough.
And he's asking him, he's like, stop. You're not supposed to feel it. And he's like, I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller record. And he's like, I got to hurry, chop it off so I can cauterize it. Take more pills?
So he's just shoving pills into his mouth.
Good God. What
Now
in
he's
the...
gonna crush pills in a champagne flute of
his...
orange juice.
Yeah. Holy hell, this scene.
I feel like more of that drink is getting on his face than getting in his mouth.
Oh.
And we're still going. We're still chopping. Jeez, this is
Holy shit.
so
This
now
is
he's
really fucked up.
oh, this is
Finally.
deeply terrible. Oh, he's got a twist on the.
The last little bit of skin.
Oh, he's pushing it with his foot.
And
Oh wow.
pop it, Tommy. Pop it. That's what he's saying.
Oh, my.
I still...
And then falls backwards from pulling the arm off.
Holy shit.
How is he still alive?
And so now Fake Lasso has the arm, and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, and here comes the iron to cauterize the wound.
He's so proud of this arm.
That is so fucked up.
Oh wow, and he's gonna
He just instantly starts
trimming
harvesting the meat.
it, it's like a good ribeye.
Right?
Jeez.
Holy shit. Yep, and then he's tenderizing it. He did it with a real hammer, not a meat tenderizer.
No, that's like a ball peen hammer.
I love how he has...
He cut a fillet.
I love how he has a grill in his house. Not a George Foreman grill.
And he looks like he's about to
Ejaculate
in his pants.
because he's cooking this fat ass piece of meat. Good Lord.
Ew, do you not have
Damn, look at that though. You see how that thing wiped up? What is that, a ShamWow?
It must be.
Damn.
Billy Mays never said it picked up blood.
One single wipe.
I know.
That should be like on a Brawny commercial. He one single wipe, all that blood, and it was all wiped. And so now he's sitting down at the table enjoying his meat, His eyes are rolling to the back of his head, how delicious it is.
Yeah.
He didn't marinate that. And then he just told that guy, well, fuck me, you taste great. While that dude's fucking passed out from pain and fucking pills and loss of blood. He's just sitting there enjoying eating him. That guy really does have a small appetite, though.
He does. Like, he had a finger, and now he had, like, a tiny fillet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's on the cannibal keto diet.
He's on, what is it, intermediate fasting? It took him too long to chop the arm off.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're at the top of the food chain. Yeah, humans are, not humans eating humans. You fucking...
Yeah, exactly. Cannibals are not the top of the food chain.
This ain't motherfucking hard target.
No.
And I want the reflection. Why is he crying?
He looks unhinged. He's staring back at that naked lady.
Fat tit mom. That's his mom.
That's his mom photo.
Ugh! And now it's the real woman sitting right there.
So he sees her.
He sees his mom. And I'm sorry to the actress. Like, good for you. You know. But just the way this movie is, see your... I mean, your big naked mom. Hey, you see your mom naked anywhere.
So, as far as like old people nudity goes, would you say the nudity in this or in X is worse?
Jesus, I don't fucking X.
Okay,
I guess
because that was like
they're super old, saggy.
Yeah,
flopper fluters. These are just. Yeah.
Now he's gonna take his shirt off awkwardly.
It looked like he was stripping. But what's even more awkward is that he's staring at his naked mom's painting.
Pull his pants down, and I'm sure he's about to...
He'd better not have a hand party.
I think he's going to have a hand party.
So he's pulling down. He is hairless. He for sure wipes his butt once, and it's clean. So now he's like looking at his mom's painting right in the eyes.
Oh, geez.
And she's, looking at his
and he's giving her like
wiener.
Some quirky look.
Like, well, what do I do here, Mom? And he's still crying. What the fuck?
So strange.
So weird.
That's such an odd interaction right there. I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, let's pause.
All right. Well, we'll be back with more Feed Me. And we're back for more of Feed Me.
Do you see what I see?
What?
Now we're in the bathroom, and he doesn't have a light in the bathroom. It's a fucking camping lantern.
Yeah.
What the hell? And now, I'm guessing that he's crying in the mirror like body shaming. Like he looks like he has
body dysmorphia.
Yeah. And maybe that's why he's trying to eat people.
That would be an interesting tie-in because all of this stuff, like it all deals with like food.
Well, 100%. Look, it looks like he doesn't have a muscular. Oh, I'm not even going to say anything because I might be wrong right here. He's looking like he's.
And now he's self-harming by punching himself in the face.
Maybe it might be.
Like a body dysmorphia. The thing he sees in the mirror is not.
But then his mom's just like making fun of him and doing all this other stuff. Like, oh wait, I think I've seen this. He's gonna slap his chest and then he's gonna write fear across it and take a pen and so he makes a tattoo on himself. That looks like a fucking amazing ass paint job though. But then you realize that it's just dirt and grime and blood and and then you're like, oh, damn it.
It's not a paint job.
You got me.
He's closing his camping grill. Or his outside grill.
That's inside his kitchen.
It's inside his kitchen.
His outdoor indoor kitchen grill.
And puts away his the one arm missing man to talk to the cops.
Wait a second. So do you see how this house is laid out? The front door leads right to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then the kitchen has the grill right there.
Yes.
All right. Where is this taking place? In London?
I'm
It
not.
can't be London. Look at all their teeth.
I'm not sure.
Oh. Yeah. God, that fish water is so...
But why does the fishbowl have to be suspended above the table? It's a strange idea, right?
I think it's kind of cool. It's
an
it's
idea.
one of those like those the plant,
Like a plant, yeah, like
You know?
that holds the pot or whatever.
yeah, but it's just the fish bowl in there. I mean, I personally think goldfish are nerdy, and I'd never get one. So
Oh, there's a noise complaint.
because somebody's screaming your name, Lionel, it hurts. Oh, it was a movie.
And
Shut
it's-
the fuck up. What?
The guy in the movie's name was Lionel.
Right, and he was killing somebody. But thank God for his ShamWow because he wiped up that blood in one swipe.
But it's probably still all that bacteria because like you put any cleanser.
But those police aren't gonna go. That woman's looking at the big painting and the big flower Harry painting.
I mean, technically those things aren't crimes, but they're
I mean,
like maybe crimes against humanity, but
God. And she's just walking through the house, looking at all of these.
that bathroom.
That house. This is God.
So now, like the male cop is becoming super chummy with Lionel.
And you know
with,
what's funny
with fake lasso.
is he said, "So you're American, huh?" He's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Where are you from?" And the cop is like, "Let me guess, Texas." Everybody, if you go to a foreign country and you're like, "I'm from America," first thing they say is Texas.
Like Texas, well, because Texas is the largest state in the union. It's a good guess.
And what's funny is when we were in China, everybody would be like, "I'm from Texas," and they'd wait. They'd say, "Austin, Texas," and they'd give you that nod, like, "You see, I know what I'm talking about," and you're like, "What?" Like, shut the fuck up. You ain't from Austin, Texas. Shut the hell up. You read that in a book.
Yeah. So now she's like
The female police officer.
in the bathroom. The female police officer's in the bathroom, and she's. Oh, he's in the tub. She hasn't turned around, but
She's looking at him through the mirror. Yep. All you got to do is turn around, do 180 degrees.
oh no, she's very concerned about her appearance right now.
Oh.
She had a hair out of place.
And so now
He is savoring
fake lasso is giving the other police officer, the guy police officer,
some arm meat.
something. And he is loving it.
Some arm
What
meat.
up, bow, bow, Ew,
That
he
is
compared
not
it to
veal, sir. That is not veal, sir.
You
And
know,
now the
fake
female police
lasso's getting
officer's-
pissed.
Gonna eat it.
And she's going to be like, "One time I got into a fight with my boyfriend. I bit him." Uh-oh. The police officer woman says that it's not veal.
It's
Michelin star veal. Damn, so now he owns a
boating company.
boating company.
Does he?
So
I don't know if I believe that. I don't see him doing much boating.
that's 3 different things that he does now.
I know.
Maybe he is, dude.
Maybe. He's just like this eccentric guy that has a lot of spare time on his hands.
The police don't question, like, why you got these shitty ass newspapers around your doors and your windows?
But you have the fancy rack for your knives.
You
that you
have
can stick it straight on the wall
The most amazing veal that you just eat for lunch.
in this gross house.
Have you ever like had a day off of work and you're just like, you know what, for lunch I'm gonna make myself like a fucking T-bone steak? I haven't.
Yeah.
You know?
So now, fake Liam, it wakes up bloodied in the bathroom.
The bathtub.
the bathtub, staring at his girlfriend.
Who now the girlfriend is now missing her arm too.
Yeah.
And so now...
She's basically a reflection of his psyche at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
So now Fake Lasso goes... He opens up like a very nice... What are those cabinets called that hold your alcohol and stuff like that?
The liquor cabinet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a fancy name for it.
I don't know the fancy name.
Like, a liquor cabinet? It's not a fancy name, damn it. I could have fucking said, a liquor cabinet.
Well, that's the name. That's the name I know.
But anyway, man, the fancy liquor cabinet that he opens up and he has his nice champagne glasses that are 100% sparkly clean compared to his goddamn apartment.
Yeah.
But in Fake Lasso's defense, look at how nice fucking Fake Liam fits in that bathtub now.
I know. Yeah.
He fits so much.
It's a space saver. One less arm. It's so much easier.
Man. God. And so now he's... The fact that Fake Liam is like, yeah, still cool with it.
I know. He's like very chill about this.
Like, this is one of those stupid things where, like, your girlfriend breaks up with you and then you go and fucking kill yourself when you're fucking, like, 17.
Yeah.
16. I had a friend that... 2 friends, you know? And you're just like... You're fucking not even 18 years old. Like, you're doing this. And so now this guy, like, how old do you think he is? Fucking 30?
Maybe.
31?
Maybe like late 20s, maybe 30.
Around there.
Yeah.
And so he just is like, oh, well, this person's dead. I might as well just fucking kill myself too. Let this guy chop off my finger.
I mean, I guess if it's like the only, like, you know, serious relationship you've ever known and it led to marriage or the perceived idea that marriage would happen, that
you still have more than half your life. So now guess what? You're going to go to a fucking a bar, missing an arm and everything? What? What the fuck?
So, he's making a profile pic for his dating profile.
But the Fake Liam, okay, so
He's sitting in the bathtub with the camera.
Fake Lasso wants to make a dating profile. So Fake Liam is in the bathtub with the camera, and Fake Lasso comes out to try to do a dick pic. And now he's just trying to get him to just dress. Why doesn't he put any goddamn pants on?
Yeah. Okay.
Every single thing, he's just bringing out new shirts and jackets. What the fuck? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
like-
very amazing.
No pants. But, like, did you see the fish shirt?
Yes. All of those goddamn shirts.
They're all bad choices.
And now,
Okay.
does he have pants on?
But he's found a shirt with a collar.
But then look, you're going to take a picture in that fucking grimy ass bathroom. You know what? I'm kind of disappointed in both of us, man.
He said good enough, yeah. Because, like, at this point, you're not, you know.
And why he's got his hands up like he's doing jazz hands? But you know what, Anthony?
I thought he was doing, like, the Ricky Bobby interview hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm really disappointed in both of us, man. In one word, how would you describe his fucking hair? Fake Lasso.
I don't know what to call that.
It's a fucking Karen haircut.
Oh my God, it is.
It's taken us this long to fuck. What the hell? So now,
But yeah, his hair does need to speak to the manager. So,
and that's why he was so pissed because they signed that contract. He tried to fucking kill himself the first night. So now, fucking Fake Lasso and Fake Liam just took a selfie together.
he's gonna sleep in his bloody.
He just took a selfie in that fucking thing.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But still, he's gonna sleep in his bloody medical gown.
I mean, it is comfy. His ass is hanging out, just flopping, fluting in the wind.
Yeah, but still, it's like a bloody medical gown. It's gross.
I mean, it's his blood, hopefully.
Well, yeah. I mean, I hope.
Look, and now he's all takes a picture like, hey, this is my best friend. I chopped his arm off.
Let me tell you something about my best.
He's like, and I ate it. Oh, so now we're back at the forest where the girl was eating all that disgusting ass food, and she has both of her arms. Motherfucker, that ain't Twilight.
And she hands him a box with his heart in it.
Is it back to his heart?
Or is it her heart? I don't know.
That is either a real heart or amazing, you know.
I think it's pretty like close. Like it's pretty impressive. Either way.
What if it's like, no, that was a real heart. We actually killed somebody just for this movie. Yeah, all those scenes of chopping off body limbs.
So now it's the next day, I assume.
And now
Lionel answers the phone. Oh, it's French girl.
Pom pom dong. She's still trying to get at him, even though she thinks he's gay.
Oh no, she's befriending him. Like she's.
Nah, look at her face.
Oh, she thinks
She's
she
like,
wants.
hey, what's up?
She wants the D.
Maybe she wants the double D. Boom. She's into fucking. Who was the guy? Howard. Come on, fucking Nickelodeon, Double Dare.
I can't think of his name.
Joke's over, man.
Yeah.
I fucking blew it. Sorry, everybody.
Well, you're asking me like 1990s Nickelodeon trivia.
You know goddamn well you wanted to be on Double Dare.
I mean, I did.
Everybody wanted to be on Double Dare.
Yes.
Get the fucking flag out of the nose.
That does not mean that I remember who the host was. I was far more a Legends of the Hidden Temple fan.
Why is it so hard to put the fucking three pieces together? Fucking. Uh-oh.
There's
So,
a whole
I'm
story
guessing-
behind that I could tell you, but it doesn't have anything to do with this podcast.
Why is it so hard to put a three-piece puzzle together?
It's so easy to explain.
All right, maybe after this.
Yeah.
So then, I'm guessing that Fake Lasso scored a date.
We can
with-
answer that question on the Instagram.
All right, remember it. Wait a second.
So now he's
God
driving
damn it.
a bus.
Yes.
That's a
he drives
bus.
a bus. That's his mode of transportation?
A school bus.
A small.
The short bus.
The short bus. Wait a second.
He's teaching handicapped people, handicapable people, how to use safety measures.
And he put the dude that doesn't have an arm, the one that he chopped off,
As part of the group?
and look how pissed he looks.
Yeah, I would be too. Because I still have all my faculties.
What in the fuck? And why is he in a wheelchair? His arm is chopped off.
Probably because they told him to like act like he's one of them.
Who? Fucking fake.
So-
Oh my god, it is too cold to be. Fuck that.
Well, also, this is super dangerous. You're going to have a bunch of handy-capable people like out on the water.
And then I like how. So they're in those big, like, what the fuck are those? Like, 6-person, like, blow up raft
I feel
things?
terrible, but it's hard not to laugh at this.
It's fucked up. And what, like, one of them is like a fucking flamingo, one of them's a rubber duck,
It just looks so ridiculous.
and they're just floating in there. I mean, good for, let's see, is he the only person that's wearing a life vest?
I think
He
so.
is.
Yeah,
The instructor is the only person wearing a life vest. However,
but it's not buckled either.
how long has this been going on? The fake Liam and fake whatever.
Days.
I like how he's using his thumb and rubbing the tip of his chopped off middle finger like it doesn't hurt anymore. Like, oh, yep, it's perfectly healed.
Yeah.
So now Fake Lasso has a gun and did he just say something that about he's been abandoned?
Something. Yeah, like
And so
he's
now
talking about
all
survival.
freaking out. What the fuck?
So he shot their life raft and they can't swim. And now these handicapable individuals are
They're mentally retarded. That's what the hell
they're gonna
is-
drown.
Because and it's not even that they're going to drown. The reason why they're going to drown
It's
is
because he shot it.
he shot it, and you know, like when you have your pool cover on, if you fall into your pool cover, like all of that, it's like a plastic bag that gets put over your head.
Yeah.
So he shot their fucking raft,
It's terrible.
and then it sinks, and they're all going to be fucking sucked underwater. They're all going to suffocate to death. And so now he falls into the water because
You know, he's got one arm. Like,
he can't swim in circles.
yeah, it's going to be really hard to swim to the surface with one arm.
You better kick. And so
Then we go back to this flashback, and he puts his heart back in his chest.
hope it's too late, bitch, because you fucking already chopped your arm off. You chopped your arm off, and you chopped your other middle finger off.
So is he finding peace in...
Yeah, and now he's going to realize that he shouldn't have fucking been such a dipshit.
Okay, so basically this is supposed to serve as him finding his voice again.
Ew. So now we're back at Fake Lasso's house.
And he hasn't washed that gown.
Yep.
It's still covered in blood.
And it's not even like it dried, you know what I'm saying?
Because he didn't even wear it out of the house. You could have put it in the washer.
You could have, God. You know, you could have fucking had some kind of manners.
I know.
And be like, you know what? Let me wash that for you. Oh, so
I mean,
now,
I did eat your arm. So
now
now
he's gonna get pissed.
okay, so the ghost is now like his
On his team,
his cheerleader, basically.
yeah. Oh, so maybe he's just mad that he did it to the special needs people.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine to fucking chop me up and eat me, but don't be rude to special needs people.
It's a weird line to draw, but okay.
I mean,
I'm good. I'm good with it. I'm just saying it's
oh. So now fake Liam said that he's done with it, and fake Lasso just did the Karen hair, wiped it behind his ear, and he's about to say, I want to talk to your manager.
yeah.
You signed a contract, motherfucker.
Gonna go full Randy. I want to
I like
speak
how
to
his
the
That's a fucking good one. Look at that, how long that sideburn is. Legally,
know.
his sideburn can't go down that low. That turns into some kind of beard.
Now he's gonna
Ooh.
accuse him of trying to fuck his own mom. Okay,
He
yeah.
just wants his mummy.
I get that though. Like I can understand that if you have a big naked picture
Right?
of your mom.
Like, that's fucked up.
It's gross. So did he eat his mom?
I fucking hope not, but I mean,
I mean, I'm thinking if she's sitting at that table and she's naked in the flashback, then
God.
he ate his mom.
What if it's like a...
I know. Like most of the revelations that I'm
Like-
getting from this movie make me want to vomit in my
like
own
the
mouth.
Psycho thing, where his mom always, you know,
Yeah.
Bates Motel ass.
Very. Oh wow.
Ooh.
So he gets out the big revelation line and gets jacked in the jaw.
So fake Liam says, you're a fucking coward. And he
Which-
got punched right to his mouth and fell to the ground.
I mean, he throws a good short punch, but then
I mean, it was really shitty form.
anything after that, he punches like a girl.
Like, if you've seen, like, any, what do you call it? Like that funny video where it's like the, 2 or 3 year olds get into a fight. He's like, hey, you want me to punch you again? And then, he's like, that's my car. And then he, boops the other kid's nose with his fist. That's exactly how he just punched him.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So he stabs him in the spine,
After he kissed him and then rolled him over.
and basically this is gonna immobilize him.
And now he's hammer fisting him in the face.
Yeah. So he
Very
said,
femininely.
yeah, he said this immobilizes him, but he can still feel pain.
All right. It looks like he, God damn it, I can't think of his name. Sweating to the oldies.
Oh, Richard Simmons.
Looks like that's how he would fight. Because he's also wearing that 80s, holy shit. And now he's just going for the lower left leg.
And he's starting to cry.
Because it probably fucking hurts.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. He didn't even do a tourniquet or anything.
No, he's just going for it.
He just grabbed that turkey meat cutter electric knife. Ugh. You think those things like are like really that good? Like I feel like back in the day, like if you had one, like you'd probably pound a lot of ass because people were like, "Damn, you got an electric knife? What kind of fucking worthless humans have to use their own arm to cut forward and backward?"
Yeah.
So
did he cut off both legs?
I think just the one.
That's 2 legs.
Oh, well, all right.
That's a foot and a foot.
That's like 6 inches above the knee on both of them.
And he's going to eat it clean off the leg? Not even cook it?
Uh-oh, he just said it's shit. So, for all you out there, the arms taste better than the legs.
Either that or it's the adrenochrome.
That is. But you know what? Like, that is 100% true, though. 100% true.
You can taste the fear in the meat?
No. God, he has snot come from his nose? No. This is amazing.
Wow.
He's just taking a leg and swinging around like a baseball bat to his kitchen.
Tear up his kitchen with the leg.
Me, personally, I would rather have like a chicken wings than the chicken legs. Same with turkey. I'd rather have the turkey wings than the turkey legs.
Yeah.
See?
So he just can't stand the fact that somebody would defy him.
No, he's really pissed that the fucking legs taste like shit. You know how pissed I am when I fucking get Buffalo Wild Wings to deliver to my house and I have the fucking the traditional wings and they give me more drumlets than fucking wings.
Oh yeah.
I get so pissed because you know goddamn well that the person that called before me was like, "Can I have all winglets?" And then the next asshole behind me is going to get all drumlets. Fuck you, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, that's true. So now we get a answering machine message from Alex, the French girl.
Pom-pom, hello.
Oui, oui. Pee-pee.
Right. Oh, she's confirming the fucking date.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have a date. That's why he was so happy. But guess what?
Chopped off your legs.
Exactly. So she's like, all right. I didn't see what time it was. But she's like, all right, I'll see you tonight at 6.
So his response to having a date is to yell "fuck you"
because he looked at it all over his body. He's covered in blood. It's cold. Oh fuck!
Does he shower regularly?
He's probably showering. You know what? Like I can't do it, but they say like, oh yeah, like if you're serious about getting into like shape and doing all this other stuff, like you should take a 5-minute cold shower every day. I'm like, nah, that hurts too much.
Yeah, that is painful. Okay, so he's obviously late because we get that like pensive look.
I love how he's dressed like John Wick, but he runs like fucking Pee Wee Herman and Joe Dirt had a kid.
Wow, he's like super late because he was rushing to get to the subway and she's waiting for him.
Already at the restaurant?
So they're in Chinatown, I'm assuming?
Like if I was like, hey, Anthony, you want to go on a date? Yeah, okay, let's fucking meet 2 hours away from both of our houses. That fucking seems like a great plan.
The fact that I have to take the metro, like...
Why don't you be like, okay, hey, let's meet in our own... Hey, let's go on a date. Okay, fucking let's meet over in fucking Colorado. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So he gets there and...
But then at the same time, he's never gone down an escalator before?
Apparently, because he was like...
Oh, wait, these stairs move by themselves?
Like leaning forward like he's in a Daft Punk video.
Hold on. God damn it. Uh-oh.
Oh, she's still there. Wow, she is...
we never know. Holy shit, you see? And then you thought that she just wanted to befriend him. Fuck no.
Oh, no, she wants... Like, if you wait that long...
She's trying to get... it.
She's getting it in.
Yeah. She wants to have her.
So we cut back to fake Liam. Oh yeah. We cut back to fake Liam waking up, I guess. Like his body's waking up.
I think he's waking up, and he's in that cold ass room.
I think he's been
said.
conscious the entire time, but
I think that you'd be like, oh fuck, I think you'd pass out.
so he has. So we're just doing a count here. He's lost one finger, one arm, and both legs.
All dignity.
Jeez, like what life is left at this point?
Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. He's gonna realize, like, hey, you know what? I was an attractive dude. I could have got a bunch more ass, but guess what? I'm a nerd.
Well, how do you explain this too?
Oh, well, you see, one time I had this girlfriend and then she died because of this, and then I fucking decided to chop all my arms off. Like, what the fuck? Okay, congratulations.
Life choices.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, we should make a song. What? So now look, Karen haircut.
Oh,
fucking
wow.
Fake lasso and the French girl.
They have the least sexiest kiss, but she is like so tickled right now.
That's her first kiss ever in life. Unfortunately. And it was with this fucking fake lasso who grows a fucking prepubescent Hispanic boy's mustache. Like, so fucked up.
So on the nose.
And look how they're eating. Like, he's eating like a goddamn
Is this a finger
squirrel
foods place?
A tapas restaurant?
I think they're at a tapas place or something.
A tapas restaurant in Chinatown?
I know, this is very like
No, she has a salad.
But then why are they eating with their fingers?
Because he's a weirdo, so she's like, I guess I'll fucking...
It's like a when in Rome.
Right. When in Rome. Nope, you said that wrong. Oh, so she's admitting that she sometimes breaks the rules. Like when she's at a restaurant, she'll take things off a shelf, or she will take stuff from people's baskets. And now he's saying he likes to peel soap.
I don't know what that means. Is this like a cultural reference, like a UK thing that I don't get?
Right. But look, he looks so disgusted at her. She's peeling the skin off of something. He said, I like skin.
He said, I like skin. And she assumes chicken skin.
Crispy chicken skin. Holy shit. He just straight told her,
I want to eat your skin.
He says, I like your skin. I want to eat your skin. And then he tries to backpedal. I think you have beautiful skin.
So she very obviously picked up on what he was saying.
And then she just said, excuse me for 1 second.
And did like a quick rush to finish her food. And then like...
If she doesn't fucking leave the date right now, then she's going to be deserved to be killed.
Yeah, because I mean, it was like a giant blinking neon sign telling her you're about to be murdered.
He took a knife. He took his steak knife, his steak knife, and he's going to the bathroom.
Mike Tyson.
Right. Uh-oh, he's going to the bathroom.
Hopefully she didn't go to the bathroom.
But I mean, what if she did and she really, is enjoying... Uh-oh. So now she's in the bathroom. One, two. He just...
Dabbed the hell out of her.
Prison shanked her right in her heart.
Jeez.
Multiple times.
And he grabs a lamp.
This is totally my lamp.
Is that like...
Is it Bluetooth?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, where's the plug? Why aren't you meeting resistance when you walk 3 steps?
It's a battery lamp for sure. Yep, because he's all the way out of the restaurant into the street by now.
So he walks out of the restaurant with the lamp after stabbing her in the bathroom.
Ha ha. You look like a fool.
No glasses, no jacket.
Uh-oh, he's going to rip the hair off?
And pulls...
Holy shit, you were right.
A wig.
It's a Karen motherfucking wig,
But
y'all.
it plays into the plot. It's not these ridiculous wigs in these other movies that just look like somebody didn't wash their hair.
Jesus.
So it plays well. It bodes well.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, you're telling me the whole time you could have had a different wig, but you chose that wig.
That 70s wig.
What is it? Is it a bob cut? You know what I'm saying? You chose the bob cut wig for females to wear.
Yeah.
That was his mom's hair.
So now we're back with fake Liam, and he's in the forest,
With Twilight.
reconciling with himself, basically. At
But
this
it's
point,
his girl.
yeah, is speaking for himself, I guess.
I like vampires and wolves.
We can have a vampire wolf human orgy.
Jesus. When I got my fake teeth put in, like that was a movie that they made me watch while they did it, and I was like, "Can we just turn it off?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "God damn it!"
Was it like at least the originals where stuff happens, or was it the one where
I have no idea.
where
All
Edward and Bella get married?
I have no. There
'Cause
was
that
this
was
scene
stupid.
where she's like, "You got a haircut and a tattoo," and I'm like, "What the fuck are we watching, please?" I was like, "I'd rather just sit here in silence and in pain while you fucking put my veneers on."
Wouldn't you rather just like watch somebody hum uncomfortably?
God, I should have like licked their fingers, but like every time they touch my teeth, like this is what you get. So the guy's a fucking klepto of lamps, because as soon as he got home, he took that lamp and threw it into the corner, and there was like at least 20 other lamps that
So
were
he
there.
has the weirdest cut. Like it has
And
sideburns and like the bottom strip of the back of your head, as if you shaved your head and just stopped.
the bottom inch around.
Oh, now we decide to put our
Oh, there you go. Put an apron on. so
our
you don't
chef
get-
apron on.
Oh,
Oh,
and
we're
he's
gonna
gonna
paint.
paint?
Yeah, you're gonna paint.
Yep. Get that big fat tit painting. Keep adding to that.
Oh, he's gonna smear some leg blood.
Here's some leg blood on my mom's tits. What the fuck, man?
This is unhinged.
And then he just is using the blood off the counter. Bob Ross would fuck this guy up.
You got to add like a bunch of trees to try to make this look better.
Jesus, his hair though is. I'm gonna.
I
Puke.
think like 10 people will get that.
No, everybody's gonna get that fucking Bob Ross
Just
joke.
add more trees.
Yes. Okay, now the police are
I've
there.
done a few Bob Ross paintings and I added a lot of trees.
The police are there, and they're like, "Hey, we just saw you paint with a human foot and threw both of them into the oven. And you got that fat tit painting with a big nipple
So
sink thing.
the cops are going to come in when he's got blood all over a painting.
Covered.
His hair is not on his head anymore. It's impressionist.
What is that?" So he just asked, "What is that painting?" Let's hear his definition.
That is
It's his rendition of
cubic, abstract, eroticism.
disgusting.
That's just a collection of words. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Right. And then the boy police officer's like, "Oh, very interesting."
So no, fake Liam is waking up in the in the meat freezer.
That dude's electricity bill has got to be out astronomical.
So Lionel Flack was another dude because apparently there's a dead guy named Lionel Flack in the freezer
Because he has the name badge, and nothing is more official.
than a name badge.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, I mean that's a weird lamp. Oh,
That won't stay up on its own,
hella weird.
but now it will. Okay.
I like how. Have you ever seen that funny picture where like it's the sideburns that go to the bangs, then down to the beard, and it's just a circle on the front of his face?
Yeah.
That looks like that's so the haircut that guy has.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The police officer's opening up the grill.
And he's about to see.
And then he
Oh,
closes it.
stops
Oh,
and
but
then
there's blood dripping on his
onto-
feet.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you freaking know it? They got another call. They have to leave this house.
Such perfect timing.
If I was freaking
Until he sees his shoe.
fake Lasso,
Yeah.
I would seriously shit my pants right now. I just did, and I'm on your couch.
I'm gonna
Holy
have
shit!
to
And then look at him.
get out the carpet cleaner or the fabric cleaner.
No, I had Chipotle, Taco Bell, and fucking. This couch is ruined.
Intentionally.
Dun dun dun. And look, his sideburns go up
Don
above his
Tortaco with the red
eyebrow.
sauce. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, his sideburns go up above his earlobe.
Oh, look. They're saying they're at a restaurant and they found the blonde wig. And so now they're going to go and they're going to be like, okay.
Oh wait, this guy had a blonde wig and now he doesn't have the blonde wig.
I mean,
And then they figured it out like 2 seconds later. Okay.
like, let's get in here and fuck this dude up. Uh-oh. And now he's going to be like, nobody's home. He's going to talk in that little high-pitched voice. Hello? What are you calling?
So now he's
Uh-oh.
gonna grab his butcher knife and
Oh, double butcher knives up.
answer
Opens
the door.
I'd be like, why are your hands behind your back? And they
his
asked
eyes are
him,
twitching.
well, they asked him what happened to your American accent. Uh-oh. I said,
Nice.
where were you between 6 and 7?
Staring at somebody.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's trying to distract them.
Yep. He's going to say, oh,
They're dead.
what's that behind your back?
Yeah, he's gonna kill them.
Well, they turn their heads and then you hear a thumping sound. But I mean, where did he chop them? Right at their medulla oblongata? Mama says alligators are angry because it got all them teeth.
Let's hear what Mama has to say again.
And he whooped that dude's ass.
Colonel Sanders.
He's like, is that all right with you, Colonel Sanders? Uh-oh.
So yeah, you can stop being so polite and just get me out of here.
Damn well that's fucking. So he's in the freezer. Fake Liam is in the freezer still, and he's calling for help and everything. And then somebody's on the other side of the door, just fucking with him. Like, how many people are in there? Do you need help? This. You know that's gonna be fucking fake Lasso. That's gonna be on the other side of the door.
Yeah, he's probably messing with him.
Exactly, because he's gonna open the door. He's gonna be like, "Hey,
Oh, it's me.
you signed the contract."
Yeah.
And now you have to take a dick pic of me. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's another compliance test.
I don't think it was... Uh-oh. So now he hears the door unlocking and everything. He's so happy until
It's him.
This bald motherfucker. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was hella creepy.
Oh, that was crazy creepy. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre levels of
Meets
creepy.
Fucking. What was the hotel?
We're talking about Motel Hell.
No.
No.
Here's
Bates Motel.
No.
Oh no, the Overlook Hotel
Oh, I don't fucking remember the name of that
from
movie.
The Shining. Yeah.
The Shining. Uh-oh.
So he's gonna feed him himself.
What kind of cut is that?
I have no clue.
Because like I'm looking at the leg. There's no way that like he looks like he cut out like a generic what do you call it? T-bone steak shape. You know. Uh-oh. So now fake Lasso
Yeah.
realizes that the police that he just killed, they've sent more to that location. And he's just trying to sit down and enjoy a nice leg steak.
Yeah, and they're going to
with his
figure
friend.
out that, yeah, like their officer buddies are dead.
Exactly. So now he pulls out that old ass briefcase, and let's see what's in it. Fucking Pulp Fiction.
I don't see a shining light.
The entire time, it's just been a gun in his briefcase. That gigantic ass briefcase. And he puts the gun right to fake Liam's face. And
now
he's trying to beg for his life now. You've been fucking cool with it the entire time.
I feel like we're a little late on this one, yeah.
Exactly. You've been cool with it the entire time of him chopping your fucking body up and eating it.
So now fake Liam gets the gun, and there are no bullets
Oh,
because he clicks.
dipshit.
Why would I let you get the gun?
Exactly. That was another test.
Compliance test.
Exactly.
He's trying to weaken his resolve.
But at the same time, he signed the contract.
Yes.
The contract's going to say, if you try to kill me, I get to have surprise butt sex.
I feel like that would be very gross at this point.
I don't think there's anything more gross than him fucking literally chopping your legs off and then feeding it to you.
I'm just saying, like, the level of morbidity.
Yup, I'm all for it, dude. There's also another fucking thing. You have a naked ass drawing of your mom.
So now he's play acting the cops and himself.
I think that he has schizo, dude.
Oh, so part of this is in his head.
I'm guessing.
This is very confusing.
This is fucked up. No, it's really messed up. So he killed those police officers and he's wearing the hat. And then he just keeps going left and right, left and right.
Oh, no, he's doing both. Yeah, he's literally doing both.
Yeah. So he's trying to say that.
It's got to be crazier if you're the person watching him do both.
Because he just pointed at him and said, he's the one that kidnapped me. And then he just cheddar bobbed himself in the leg.
He just shot himself in the thigh.
Like, this has to be like the exact same thing from fucking Fight Club. Where he's like, I want a raise. He's like, you're not getting a raise. And he just like whoops his own ass in front of the boss. Like, that's exactly what's going on. Because he pointed at him and he said that that's the guy. Even though both of his legs are chopped off, his fingers chopped off, and his arms chopped off, he fucking kidnapped me.
Yeah, no one will believe that the guy with
so now he's saying,
one
look
arm
at
and
me.
no legs.
Exactly. I saw an episode of Cops once, and it was the fucking greatest thing ever. This fucking guy, the police were called, and they're like, hey, we're arresting you because, like, you beat your wife. He's like, no. And the police officer's like, what do you mean, no? He's like, she hit me. And he's like, oh, really? Where'd she hit you? She's like, she hit me in my shoulder. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, with her face. So you're like, okay, so your wife hit you in the shoulder with her face?
In the face.
And he's like, yeah, officer. And the officer's like, get the fuck in the car. You're just like, what the fuck? So, yeah. So now
he's, like, abnormally fixated on the goldfish.
Because he saw the picture of them chilling in the bathtub together. That dude doesn't change that. I think we should start a GoFundMe account for a water filter for, like, that guy's house.
We should.
Smoky ass fucking water. Why does he drink the fucking most crystal clear water known to man, but his fish is in that dirty ass fucking Louisiana swamp alligator water?
Wow, that thing is murky.
And the thing is remember fucking fake Liam was at Walmart and grabbed that goddamn extra fish.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's better than vomit.
I don't know at that point, man. Like, and so now they're still talking.
So he tells Lionel that the original fish is dead. This is not the original fish. Bermuda. Bermuda's the name of the original fish.
I mean, you haven't seen him feed that fish all movie long. And he's like, here's the proof. I took a Polaroid picture of it.
That fancy new Polaroid.
Yeah. And he's like, and you know what? After that fish died, I fucked his brains out. Like a boss.
Bomb the Russians. Yeah. So now Lionel is heartbroken.
Because his $1.25 goldfish died?
This guy makes weird, like, emotional
His
connections.
nose is still runny, man.
Ew. It's like dripping down.
Blair Witch Project status.
Yeah.
And so now he's asking.
He's got like an icicle hanging from his nose right now.
Dude. Is he gonna... Oh. He's really asking him if you guys can just sit there and eat like you guys are friends.
Yeah. Like, no, I don't want to eat.
Oh, he's like, yeah, okay.
Okay, so he says yes.
What? If he takes a bite, you know what? How's he going to cut that steak? He only has one arm. Huh. You can never go to Sizzler again.
Wow. So he says
Holy
L'chaim on the loose board, headbutts it, and stabs the knife through, what's his name? Lionel's eye.
Fake lassos.
Fake Lasso's eye.
He just yelled, L'chaim, and fucking headbutted
Okay, so
the fucking table.
so now we're back to the beginning where he's crawling his way to the door with one arm and no legs.
Fuck that fish.
But he's going to take the fish with him? Okay.
I hope he just elbow drops that fish.
5 knuckle shuffle.
L'chaim, and headbutts the fucking table. That is... I think we're going to end up having to use that in another episode.
L'chaim!
L'chaim! And then fucking... It would have been messed up if like he would have like wrongfully headbutted and like smashed his face and like broke his nose and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That came out of nowhere.
That was fucking nuts, dude. Like that was...
Oh my God.
It's fucking intense. And then here comes this dipshit trying to open the door.
But you got to get out of the way of the door.
How come it won't open if I'm pulling on it?
This is like trying to get out of any room with my son ever. It's like, I need you to take 2 steps towards me so I can open the door and I don't hit you with the door.
Right? Oh,
And he sees his girlfriend smiling at him.
I could say something pretty fucked up, but I won't. You gotta let me go now.
Or you
Bitch,
can let me go now.
After I fucking chopped off 3 of my limbs and 1 of my fingers,
I mean, I guess if this helps you get over your sadness.
he's never gonna have road rage ever again.
Well, I mean,
he could.
You
but-
could have road rage from the passenger seat.
But, oh yeah, because he can't drive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't flip anybody off. You have no more middle fingers.
And I don't think they make prosthetics like that big up.
If you're like, trust me, I need my middle finger, you know, like I hate driving or something, you know?
Oh, the cops are coming, so he doesn't have to try to get out. And
That
he's
dirty
maniacally
ass water.
like laughing as he swirls his finger in the water.
That's actually a piranha goldfish and it eats him and he bleeds to death. What the fuck? Shut up. So it fades
And
out and that's the end of the movie.
That's the movie.
It's fucking nuts.
This was insane.
It's fucking... Oh no, there's blood on my loafers. So we're rolling through credits and there's... That shoe nailed to the wall?
With blood dripping off of it.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back with some final thoughts on Feed Me.
Come in creepy like that.
Yeah. And we're back with final thoughts on Feed Me.
That was Fucking nuts.
Oh my god, this was insane. It was wow. Like I'm just trying to think like how do I
You know what's like you and I have talked about this where like me personally, like I kind of like gave up hope on like a bunch of movies, you know, or like movies in general because, you know, like it just seemed like everything's being remade and everything's already been done and everything's already, you know. And so like when we start watching these movies like this, exactly, that like it's fucking something like new.
it's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
swings for the
amazing.
fences, yeah.
You know, because like if you think about like we've already done every kind of fucking natural disaster movie. We've done every kind of fucking terrorist movie. We've done all the superhero movies, you know. You're like that. And so you're just like, you know, like a thing for me, for instance, was like Call of Duty, World War II, like zombies on that movie on zombies on that game was they made a movie as soon as that game came out. And I was like, holy shit, like that's a fucking good thing. I never saw the movie, but that itself was a fucking remake of I'll get to that name in a bit. I forgot the name of that movie. But you know what I'm saying? Like we found it and we're just like, hey, let's watch that movie. But we think that it's what do you call it? That it's a genuine movie, but they're like, nope, it was actually what do you call it? A remake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. What is the name of that goddamn movie?
I didn't know they made a movie, so this is news to me.
Oh no, and the movie looked really great, but it was
Like a live action thing?
yeah, but it was
Okay.
a remake of it. And goddamn it, Overlord.
Oh,
I think it's what it was called.
the J.J. Abrams. It's part of the Cloverfield universe.
Yeah, see, I had no fucking idea.
Because basically, what is it? Like you had Cloverfield, then 10 Cloverfield Lane, and then the Cloverfield Effect.
But like,
Which was
what are
on
the odds
Netflix.
that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like I said, like that movie looked very like awesome because like I played the game Call of Duty World War II and then the zombies, and it was basically like the Nazis were turning soldiers into zombies and do this, and then the movie comes out and I was like, they made the movie, you know, and I was thinking it was like more of like a, you know, they did Silent Hill, and you know, they've done Silent Hill and what the fuck, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And they've done like all, you know, they do movies about video games. And so then I was like, oh, they did this movie about this. So we started watching it. They're like, nope, this is actually a remake from like a fucking whatever, like 1980s or 1990s movie. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, so like I kind of started losing hope for movies because everything is being just remade and everything is being, you know, like redone. And so then, like, you and I started this podcast and just watch the podcast. Like, it's like it brings back like the awesomeness about
Yes.
the writers and the directors and shit like that because of like movies like this where you're just like, you know what? It is pretty fucked up.
Well, yeah, because like there's this wonderful thing that happens when your budget is so low that you don't have 90 people in your ear telling you how to shoot each shot and how to make this movie.
Yeah,
and it's just you
doing
and-
whatever you want to do, and it turns
Yes.
out like this, like
you get true creativity,
exactly, like the whole thing with the whole.
and it can turn into utter garbage or like the
Yeah.
best thing you've ever seen.
It was like, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. Well, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah,
Like that's the most, you know, like
I'm
the
gonna
whole
find out
fact-
why I shouldn't do that.
Exactly, that he's like, hey, you know what? Fucking let's write a contract up where I get to eat you. What the fuck? Like
That's the thing. It's like in this movie, there's a story that follows. Everything kind of progresses logically, but at the same time, there's this unhinged thing
Yes.
that is happening. That just like if you put any sort of budget behind this, people would be afraid to make this movie.
yeah, no, this movie was fucking nuts, dude.
Like these guys swung for the fences. Because I'll say this, it's like after watching the latest Halloween, I had kind of had to listen to some stuff and think about some things and like all of this to think about why I was so disappointed.
Yeah,
and like the thing that got to me was that the movie itself, it feels really art house-ish. Like they try to like show the gore, but then like not.
They don't want to get in too much trouble.
They don't want to go too deep into the gore. Like it's like we're elevated horror, which elevated horror is bullshit. But like the thing that like kind of solidified it for me is there was this whole story like Scout Taylor Compton and Danielle Harris, who are both like fairly well steeped in the Halloween universe because they've been in a few of the movies.
Yeah,
like they went to go meet Jamie Lee Curtis.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because they went on the red carpet and they were invited to the red carpet and they went to the after thing where you get to go meet her or whatever. And like who was it? Scout Taylor Compton went up to her first and basically said, I played you. Like I played Laurie in the Rob Zombie movies. And she said, oh, I don't know about those because I haven't watched any of the other Halloween movies. It's like, the thing is, there's a difference. Like the thing that really stuck out to me to that is you make this art house stuff. I don't want to say bullshit, but probably bullshit. Because you don't appreciate horror because you think you're too good for horror. So you want to make art house horror. But here's the thing. It's like people that love horror embrace all the aspects of horror. The things that make you completely uncomfortable.
Yeah. Maybe she was just, saying some true lies.
It's been long said that Jamie Lee Curtis has not watched any of the other Halloween movies. She doesn't like horror movies.
Yes, then why are you in them?
Why? Yeah, like if you don't appreciate it, why are you in them?
That Swing and a Miss with the True Lies movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. The double life. All right.
Yeah,
but it's like one of those things. Like I guarantee the fucking, Ralph Macchio watched The Karate Kid with fucking.
Well, that's the thing. It's like
fucking watch it, dude. Like
it's if you were in it, it's not too lowbrow for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop acting like you're above everything.
All right, True Lies. That's all you got to say. But no, like it was
yeah.
What's what we could do? Pretty in Pink.
Oh yeah.
Right, I'm pretty sure.
I love John Hughes movies, yeah.
But I don't know, like I said, like I was just starting to get to like I don't want to say a slump or something. I was like, fuck, there's really nothing. Like, I don't know, but we've been doing this podcast now for a while and
over 6 months.
Like we've been like enjoying it,
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy like seeing like the new like the thought and the creativity of them, it's like this movie, it is like what the fuck, man. Like, it's one of those like what's that fucking movie where it's like I'll give you $1 million, stay with your wife.
That's
exactly
Indecent
what the fuck,
Proposal.
exactly.
Yeah,
like what the fuck. Like here's a question: what the hell did fucking fake Liam get for signing that contract that fucking fake Lasso gets to eat him?
The perception of I don't know. It was basically like the perception of some type of reward that doesn't exist.
Yeah, so if it's like, hey, you don't get anything, but I'm going to slowly murder you and torture you and eat you. Are you cool with that? Okay, I guess I'll sign a contract. What the fuck? Like
I know.
But like that, like it's just another fucking it's it's a great concept. It was the story.
No, it was
just
like
nuts, man.
This movie, like it really, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and I appreciate it because it's different.
Exactly, like it's creative.
It's one of those things. It's like we've talked to a few like directors and actors, and it's like I've never seen this type of movie, so I'm going to go make that movie because I've never seen it before,
yes.
Or I've never made that movie. I'm going to try my version of that.
Yeah.
And like this feels like that.
Yeah, and I'd say 9 times out of 10, like it's successful. You know, that last sip is getting it.
It's the false last sip.
Dun 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 dun.
The straw was a little too out.
It wasn't penetrated like fucking that dude in The Long Night.
But yeah, so this is one of those that I do feel like after seeing it, I understand why it got awards, because
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
it's not just a gross out. Like you, like if you're really like considering like thoughts, feelings, and actions, and understanding why
It was a gross out for his mom having that big fat fucking naked paint of herself.
she's probably like mortified from the afterlife.
And like, so everybody knows what it is. Like fucking everybody's seen Seinfeld, where fucking George Costanza's on the fucking velvet goddamn couch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, just imagine that, but a very large and older naked woman in that pose. Paint me, Jack. Look at my boobies. That's so fucked up. But it's his goddamn mom.
get to the job.
Exactly. It's his goddamn mom. And it's like above the dinner table.
I know.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
Like, every time you sit down to eat, you're looking at your naked mom.
That's why he didn't have fucking ever have an appetite. He's like, if I just hurry up and eat this little thing, I'm done and I can leave and I don't have to look at my fucking mom's big ass areolas. You know? And like we always find the reason to fucking side with the bad guy. Guess what?
I have no reason.
You have no
none.
reason to side with the bad guy?
None.
Are you kidding?
This guy's such a piece of garbage.
If your fucking mom put a big ass naked paint of herself and is like, look at that every single day while you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're going to have a fucking mental problem and you're going to fucking have an issue with it.
I get where he comes from, but at the same
Yeah.
time, like,
And then when he had that body shaming thing that was going on, his mom was probably like, oh yeah, how come you fucking look like that?
yeah.
That's why they had 2 mirrors so that way she could fit in both of them. Damn, what a cut.
Sick burn.
Sick burn.
Need some sweet cream for that sick burn.
But, you know, like, fucked up, man. Like, what was even more fucked up? She's like, you paint me. So he had to paint her and then fucking hang it.
Oh my god, that would be worse than like having somebody chop off your legs. It's like I could still continue to live and have like a little bit of psychological trauma, but like this guy,
No, see, it would be a big old difference between accidentally walking into your mom and being like, oh, sorry, and then leaving.
yeah,
But this is like, paint me, fucking fake lasso. Paint me like one of your French women. That's what the fuck he probably had to do. And then how he had to take his pants off and he fucking had no hair anywhere on his body. And the painting was just looking at him like, limp dick motherfucker. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Being judged by your fucking big naked mom. He's got some mental issues.
yeah,
You know? He needs some help.
definitely.
And his help was eating random people pieces.
Apparently,
Fucking really weird.
yeah.
I think I'm going to have a middle finger tonight.
Like that was such a weird choice.
He ate the bones and all, man.
I feel like that was a bit of a compliance test too. Like everything he was doing, it's like, what is it? There's that story about the frog in the boiling water. You just get the frog closer and closer to the boiling water before you just like do the whole thing. Like, and you're just getting the frog so comfortable.
Well, I think there was another one that it's like, you know, if you put they was saying a frog, I believe, like into a pot of boiling water,
Yeah, that's
the
the
frog tries to jump out. But if you start the frog in the pot and it boils while he's in it, then it's so comfortable that it does it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's fucked up.
So it's a finger, and then it's an arm, and then it's
Then it's your legs, and then, but at some point, like, what? He's like, okay, can I have my fucking reward now? Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. But he kind of like gets his like reassurance from his girlfriend or from himself. It's basically himself. It's like yourself talking to yourself.
Yeah,
like,
now look at you, you nerd.
it's like it's okay to forgive yourself. You can come back
Yeah,
now.
well, now you just have fucking more than half your life left. Not going to be able to do anything.
I mean,
You're not going to be able to drive a brand new car.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, no. 75% of your limbs are off now.
But he'll end up on like the British version of 2020 or whatever.
Where it's like, what happened to you? Whoop, I signed away. And like, I mean, I was legally obliged to do it because I signed it. I still want to know what the fuck he put in that guy's drink. What it really was, just like an extra shot of Patron.
I wonder what it was. It was so
whiskey.
sloppy. Like he just like plunks it in.
It's like, bloop, bloop.
Like you can tell the difference in the amount of liquid in the drink.
He's like, just hurry and do it. Didn't even stir it. But I mean, again, who the fuck just orders something not even on the rocks?
I know.
God.
It's a odd choice, but I guess if you're like teetering on the edge of life and death, you're not overly concerned about how your drinks taste.
You know, it's funny, my buddy Gavin, you've met him.
Yeah.
Like, he comes over to our house and like we'll have shots of like Fireball. Right? And so he just straight up is like, no, dude, Fireball is good at like room temperature. And everybody else, I think we already did this poll
Want like
question,
a chilled.
would like a cold shot of Fireball. And he's so like, so it's coming to the point
I think I'll agree with everybody else there.
when he comes over to our house, he'll bring his own bottle of fucking Fireball, and he'll leave it at room temperature, and then we'll have a bottle in the freezer.
Okay, it's fair. It's like a fair trade. Like,
And we're like, it's so like, I don't know any liquor, and people are gonna say, oh, sake's good warm. No, it's not. I fucking have had expensive sake. I've had fucking sushi sake, all that shit. When they're just like, no, it's supposed to be warm. It's supposed to be temperature. It's supposed to be boiling. It's no. Every alcoholic drink is so much better cold. And then everybody's gonna be like, oh, you're fucking wrong. Red wine. No. Warmer alcohol just gets you drunk faster, apparently. But I firm believer, cold alcohol is better.
yeah, I'll have to agree.
Like, we'll go to like expensive ass like steakhouses, and we'll be like, yeah, and we'll have our red wine. We'll like make it cold, and they're just like, look at us like, you pieces of shit, you know? Yeah. Cold everything. It was like, oh, not tequila shots, and I fucking end up throat punching them like that. You know, I was like, get the fuck out of here. You ever offer me a fucking warm shot of tequila? No.
Yeah.
You get punched. Right in the Adam's apple. And it'll be like that fucking Mr. D's like, oh, that got you right in the throat, huh? Yeah, when he's playing tennis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good God. But I think overall, fucking great. Loved it.
Yeah.
Crazy ass concept. It would probably fucking, it'd hold up legally somewhere.
Well, yeah.
If Dwight and fucking Angela can have a fucking baby contract, you can fucking have a cannibal contract. I'll call up fucking, I don't want to say their names, because we have,
Yeah.
we have a million ambulance chaser lawyers out here that we just call them up tomorrow and be like, hey, theoretically,
Well, yeah. This
hypothetically speaking,
it's all theoretically because this is only a contract for people that are crazy enough to write the contract.
who's crazier, the people that write it or the people that fucking sign it?
I would say both.
I mean, that guy didn't even read it.
Well, that too.
He's never seen Human Centipede. But the person that's sitting there like, okay, let me think of all the ways that they can get out of here. Okay, you cannot do this. You can't do this. You have to eat this. Like, what the fuck? Like, for you to sit there and think about it?
Yeah.
Fucked up. But No, I think it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a pretty awesome movie.
Good ass storyline.
Oh yeah.
That wig really pissed me off.
Well, I'm glad they
Karen-ass
acknowledge that it's a wig, though.
Right at the
So
end of it.
it
But at the same
works.
time, no, fuck that. His real hair pissed me off even more than the wig.
That's what makes it so good.
How the fuck you have
It's like a half-ass.
just a fucking? If anybody knows, like I think like a couple like years ago, they used to have this thing called a double lineup. You know, so a double lineup. But this guy just has literally an inch of hair that circles around, like from his ears all the way to the back of his head and then down, like such a fucked up thing.
wraparound.
And you know what's hilarious is that was probably his real hair.
Yeah.
And they're just like, no, trust me, fucking for the movie, you gotta do this. He was probably like going out to bars and like getting drunk and everybody's like, hey man, what the fuck's wrong with your hair? Oh, it's for a movie. Or they're just like, don't talk to that guy. He's a weirdo. You know, don't trick or treat at that guy's house. His hair's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know,
So much discrimination over a bad haircut.
he probably lost a bet. That's one of those things where it's like, Anthony, I bet you a fucked up haircut that this is what it is. You know, and then you lose and you gotta fucking shave your head like that for a fucking month.
Yeah.
But then with the back, the fucking the twist is that you fucking like it. And then you just grow that part out, and then you can just shampoo and condition just that fucking
Yeah.
inch of hair. That's so fucking
It really cuts down on the amount of shampoo I need.
so fucked up. You're long enough to braid it and shit.
Yeah.
So fucked up. But all right, let's end it with that fucked up haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Goddamn haircut. All right.
Well, thank you for listening.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Peace.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.